Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to a Sunday, everybody. Welcome to Sunday evening at about changed by the devil in my shoes. Where'd my iPhone go? Sorry, everybody. Hello, everybody. It's Sunday. I think it's around 11:15 or something like that. So I want to squeeze one of these in. Today is Sunday, March 10th, 2024. I believe it is episode 521. And I think it's the 30th. 31st video. Is that the 31st video? No, I think it's the 30th video of the year, because I think today is 521. So, hello, everybody. Welcome back. I did a count of my videos yesterday, and we're 70 plus days in, and I only have 40 videos this year, and that is not going to suffice. I'm going to start making more in the upcoming months. I keep saying that, but but hopefully this is the charge that will help ignite things to get back to normal. Speaking of things getting back to normal, my weight's actually getting back to normal. I'm in the low 220s, which I'm not going to say what part. I'm in the low 220s. First time in like over. I've been in the low 20s. I've been in the low 20s since the start of the summer last year, so that's pretty good. I just wanted to let everybody know what's going on and what's happening and stuff like that. So, and stuff like that. And sorry, guys, I usually don't pause this long, but don't worry, your camera didn't glitch. I was just in a moment of thought here. So yeah, so I've been thinking about this for many weeks and many months and stuff like that. So thought I'd, and that is, well, how the IndyCar season's gonna be off. You guys thought I'd be a little glum, didn't you? I'm just doing the mythical pause. So today was actually a good day for racing. IndyCar did its user visit to St. Pete for the Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, and Joseph Newgarden won for Team Penske. Hoorah for Team Penske! I was very happy. So Penske has been quite on a reel lately. See, he's won the Daytona 500. He's won He's won the Daytona 500. He's also won the 24 Hours of Daytona. He's also won the first WC race. And now he's won the first IndyCar race of the year. Huh. Could this be the year of Team Penske? Maybe, or maybe not. I'm hoping it is, because it's time for Team Penske to come out of its shell and start winning again, I think, and enforce. So I watched most of the race. I watched it up here on the TV, and it was a great race. It was an awesome race. It's just something funny about watching open wheel Indy cars with 750 horsepower going about 165 miles an hour on a small street circuit, and Joseph Newgarden just doing whatever he can to win one for the captain. And it's great that he won one for the captain, because he was also part of the crew that won the Rolex 24 at Daytona. So it's a huge thing that he's part of this whole thing that's going to be that's kind of started off at a bang for Team Penske. Maybe they might get another Indy 500 win. Maybe Scott McLaughlin will get his first Indy 500 win this year. Maybe, we'll see. Will Power's already won it. Joseph Newgarden's already won it. So it's either, I wonder if McLaughlin's going to cut through and give Penske a second Indy 500 in a row. And this would be big to see see a Penske guy win after watching Chip Ganassi and all these other guys win. Chip Ganassi and stuff like that. Although it might not be bad to see an Andretti Green guy, an Andretti Autosport guy win, and stuff like that. But it might not be a bad thing if Scott McLaughlin won. So yeah, I was very happy about that. NASCAR race I didn't catch, unfortunately. In fact, I want to see who won it, actually. The devil did. I put my iPhone. Where'd the devil did I put my iPhone? I seem to misplace my. Oh, wait a second, is that it? No. I seem to have misplaced my iPhone. My iPhone 14, which I should have done. That wasn't a great thing because it's bad and stuff like that. Maybe drop down. Wait a second. It's not here. What the douche? Should be around here somewhere. It's a GameStop card that's not going to help me in it at all costs. But what the hell is this thing at? So, I'm confused. I did not bring it downstairs, and oh, wait a second. I'll be right back. I'm just going to play this for a second. Oh, I found it. It was around my PS4. So yeah, my iPhone is. Don't worry, your screen isn't lagging in any way time zone. I just moving it really fast in front of you guys. No lag, no screen. It just. So yeah, it's great to see that Joseph Newgarden won it for Team Penske, and it's been a great start to Team Penske so far. In fact, Team Penske's cars were in like the top four. Pat O'Ward was took second behind Newgarden, and I think it was McLaughlin that took third. So seeing Team Penske in the top three and the top five is a huge thing, and seeing Pat O'Ward in another Chevy, while Team Chevy dominated the first like 4 of the top 5 spots. I might be wrong with that one. Actually, I'm looking here, and I'm looking here, and we got Chevrolet. We got Chevrolet in the top four, then Colin Herta and Alex Palou top six. Then Felix Rosenquist is Honda, and I think Rossi is, and then VK. So we got we got one Chevy, two Chevy, three Chevy, four Chevy, five Chevy, six Chevy. So 6 out of the 10 top drivers in the standings right now are Chevrolet. It's a pretty good start for Chevrolet, who's always been lagging in the points lately, and they're always losing to Honda. Even though Honda is, Honda's Honda. Honda can do a really good job. So, and I'm expecting a fierce fight between both manufacturers and stuff like that. We just need Ford, and it'll be back to the kart days, and then maybe Toyota. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm hoping with this new hybrid system. Actually, the hybrid system is not supposed to be coming until after the Indy 500, which I think is a good idea because the Indy cars that we have right now are already enough. I don't think they need 150 more horsepower. So, so for those of you who do not know, Indy wants to go hybrid now too. So they want to put 2.2 hybrid system on the 2.2 liter engines, and possibly give these race car guys up to like 800-900 horsepower temporarily on street circuits, which is where I think it should stay. On the ovals, I don't think they should be hybrid. They should be really putting hybrids on because they're already going fast enough, and I don't think hybrids would really benefit them since they're already going fast enough. And I think they would just add more weight and would cause more problems with the handling because I think I said this before in the video where I was talking about hybridization of the Indy car, but I think a lot of people are sitting there going, well, hey, if the cars are already sensitive to the aero push at Indy, why add more weight and cause them to pendulum swing if they lose grip? And these cars are already getting to the point where they need better downforce and less drag on them to get them to go through the corner. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm kind of relaxed. You guys haven't noticed, I'm kind of relaxed. I've been working on staying relaxed for like the last 2 weeks, and I kind of noticed that my weight's dropped. I haven't been as tired at the end of the day. I haven't needed to sleep. When I get home, I'm actually able to have more energy, and I actually don't feel mentally exhausted. I think I'm just trying a new thing, I guess, and it's working so far, and I haven't had to eat as much food, and I haven't had the desire to make any stupid decisions, which is eating too much fast food or ordering Uber Eats, which I've eliminated since December 31st. January 1st on, I haven't ordered Uber Eats at all since then, and I would just thank everybody in the world that's a good thing that I'm not doing that, and I needed to do that because stuff like that. So that's what's kind of caused me to kind of be relaxed. But we'll go back. But we're going to get back to IndyCar because you guys want to hear me talk about stupidly insane fast cars, not me talking about why I'm yawning. So yeah, that's kind of the thing, and I think the IndyCar season should be interesting as it goes on. I think they said they're going to debut it in the second part of the season. They don't know when. I'm thinking they're going to debut it on a road course where they can use it and stuff like that. And the next race that they're going to be doing is going to be a non-points race and stuff like that. So, I thought they would have debuted the hybrid system then, but they still need a lot more testing and stuff like that. So yeah, just thought I'd give you guys a little premise. I don't know who won the NASCAR race. I'm just gonna see who. Just gonna see and look. Um, um, United Rentals work, United 500, and then the Food City Dirt Race, which is March 17th, and then Echo Park is Sunday, March 24th, and then they're actually having a race at Richmond Raceway on the 7 p.m. I think, so everybody can enjoy Easter if they so please. But the race was won by a Toyota, so that breaks the stranglehold per whatchamacallit, all right, so Christopher Obel won for Toyota, so that kind of breaks their stranglehold a little bit, although they did win the feature races and stuff like that. So I think it's going to be an interesting year. Ford just needs to get into the act a little bit. So they won the Daytona 500. Did they win the Daytona 500 this year? Sorry, I'm questioning my own logic here. No, William Byron won the Daytona 500. So um, I'm won the Daytona 500. Oh yeah, Ryan Blaney won the 2023 NASCAR Cup. So sorry, I backfired on Penske winning Daytona. So I don't. So Ford does have to actually get into the act after they won the championship last year, and even though they didn't win as many races as Chevrolet and Toyota, I think it's going to be a good scrap. I think Ford is going to be slow for a little bit, and the track action today at Phoenix was also very good. Cars were sliding around a little bit more. Their package was going down. They were hitting about $1.60 around what the IndyCar guys were doing. Phoenix always provides decent racing, but it was more of it used to be an IndyCar track more than anything, and usually the IndyCar guys do a little bit better there because the speeds are higher. I think this Speedway, I think the Indy guys are doing 165, 170. Actually, I think they're doing 175, 180. I forget, but they're going much faster, and short track racing is really good. So, and stuff like that. So, the next race, as I said, is the Food City Dirt Race, which is going to be on Sunday at 3:30 p.m. I'm definitely going to be watching that because it's Bristol. Bristol is always a rock fest, especially on the dirt. So it's going to be an interesting one. I will give you guys my thoughts on that one, and then the next IndyCar race Well, actually, it's going to be an interesting weekend for that. Um, so next weekend we have the IndyCar race, and then we have um, the next IndyCar race isn't until the $1 million challenge on NBC. That'd be an interesting one. That one's in 10 days. That one's in 2 weeks time. And there's going to be 3 races, so that'll be interesting. And that's going to be on a. Is it going to be on a Sunday? I think it will be. Yes, it will be. It will be on a Sunday. And then, obviously, Easter's the next. Then they have Holly, which I don't know what that is. Then Good Friday is the 29th. And then the 31st is obviously stuff. So obviously, so we have. Well, stay's almost over. So we have nearly 20 days left, or more than 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to. Yeah, 20. Yeah, it's 20 days, so it's almost 3 weeks to that one. So, but yeah, Sebring's going to be next week. Yeah, but the 12 hours of Sebring's going to be next week. They're going to be running that on Saturday and on the 16th, and then they're going to be running NASCAR dirt race on the 7th. So that should be a good weekend. What's Formula One doing? They're not racing until the 24th, and that's at Melbourne. And then the Japanese Grand Prix is April 7th, which won't be till 1 a.m. and I won't be awake at that point. So, yeah, hello everybody, and not hello everybody, goodbye everybody, and sorry for the mystic pause, but I had to get into the good stuff. So, I'm going to upload this as soon as I'm done, and then I'm going to get my sheets, make my bed, and go to sleep. Because I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow at 3, and I'll tell you guys how that fiasco goes. Because I don't really like doctors. Thank you. All right, guys. Peace out. I'm going to go to bed. Well, I'm going to make my bed and put my headphones on, listen to some scary stories, and fall asleep. Peace out.